I think that Secretary Kerry is doing everything that he can. He's in Cairo. The point here is there has to be some kind of a ceasefire that Hamas has to accept, because in the past, Prime Minister Netanyahu has accepted times of ceasefire, and it's Hamas that has not accepted it. I do think that the point has to be made, if rockets are being shot at Israel, that Israel does have a right to defend itself. But the bottom line is a question of proportionality, and then trying to figure out what the solution is. And we know, frankly, you do, Wolf, we've talked about this over the years, there has to be a way that Palestine is recognized, that there's a two-state solution, that the various points that have been put on the table over the year are met. We do care, most of us, about the security of Israel, but it cannot have that security if there is not a two-state solution. And I think Secretary Kerry has done an amazing job in pushing, but ultimately it has to be the political will of the parties to bring this to the table. But now there has to be a ceasefire.
Are you suggesting, Madam Secretary, that the Israelis are overreacting to the provocations, the missiles and rockets coming in? Are they going too far when you use the word proportionality?
Well, I do think that it is very hard to watch the number of Palestinians that are being killed, innocents. It is hard to dispute the fact that, as Prime Minister Netanyahu has said, that in fact there are innocents being put in the way in order to act as shields. But the bottom line is, I think that this is hurting Israel's moral authority. I do think that it looks as though they are overdoing, which is why I think there has to be more emphasis on the fact that they have accepted the ceasefire, and then try to figure out who has any influence over Hamas in order to get them to accept a ceasefire. They say they will not accept until the rockets stop, and the bottom line is they have to, that's the only way to stop everything, is to have a ceasefire.